Germany. Is Hitler still alive? Do you still ride on elephants to school? Do you have electricity? And then you can tell C minus, C plus, B plus.
B plus. Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. What is up, everybody? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nick Alfieri, aka NALF. I'm an American playing American football in Schwäbisch Hall, Germany for the Schwäbisch Hall Unicorns. And today I have a special guest, the Gerry Jaeger, the ginger sensation. He's one of my teammates on the Unicorns. So, Jaeger, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so the reason I asked Gerry to come do this video with me is because he did an exchange year in the USA. What was it, like a high school exchange year?
Yeah.
Okay, so he did an exchange year at a U.S. high school, and I want to talk to him about some of the similarities, differences, some of his expectations, some stuff that shocked him about American high school, and stuff like that. When did you first decide that you wanted to do this exchange program?
Well, I started playing football when I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
And back then I wasn't big, so you got all your information, NFL.com, and America was the place to be.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that would be nice. And then when I was 15 years, my sister went on exchange year. That year, she was gone, and we got an exchange student to our place from the US.
Oh, sweet.
For a half a year.
From what state?
He was from Cut.
Think about it. Think about it. Try and remember. He was from Cut. Hold on.
I really can't tell you where he was from.
Okay, so it was then like being interested in playing football that kind of drew you to look over at the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
It was football, yeah.
Good old football. That's what brought me over here to Germany, too.
I got there, talked to the principal, and he was like, well, obviously your age was 16, you're a junior,
Yeah.
but the fact that you graduated in Germany already, we make you a senior, and obviously give you all the senior specialties, like senior trip, and just like
prom stuff. Okay.
Prom, yeah, exactly.
What were some of your expectations before you went? Like, what did you expect it to be like? What was the image in your head?
Like all the Hollywood movies, you see, those are the images you get
of
with like prom and everything.
Yeah.
Everything's so special, and then all the shit's going on, and obviously sports too.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about that in a little bit. So what was the biggest shock to you when you got there? So the biggest difference or something that shocked you?
I guess I'd probably say how easy school is.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So what, like, kind of elaborate on that. Was just the schoolwork was easy, or the lessons were simple subjects, or what?
Both. And for example, if you have like a B or something.
Yeah.
For example, math, real story that happened.
All right.
So I got, I don't know, A minus or B plus or whatever, and I turned in a Sudoku, and all of a sudden I had an A.
What's that
what the fuck?
What's that for, like extra credit or something?
Exactly, extra credit.
Do you guys not have extra credit opportunities like that?
No, not like that.
They love to give out extra credit in U.S. schools.
And that's crazy. That is really crazy.
Is that weird?
Yeah. Like, okay, I fucked up in the test or whatever.
Yeah.
And that should be my standard, like how smart I am.
Yeah.
But no, you can do a Sudoku or drawing by numbers.
So it was really easy and simple. Okay,
Yeah.
That's actually hilarious. Oh yeah, how was the language barrier? So how was your English before going?
Well, my English was always, like, if you would compare the grades, like a B.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like, my last year, I, like, started to pick it up. Of course, I was playing football and, like, got involved with American players.
Yeah.
Then my sister was gone, and we had the exchange student at our house.
Okay.
So I spoke English with him, and it got better and better. Yeah, but then, like, coming to the U.S., I had a little sister. She was, like, 3 years old, and I was like, holy shit. How good is her English?
You're talking about like an exchange sister?
Yeah, my host sister, she was like 3 years, and I was like, Her English is really good.
You found out that you spoke the English level of a 3-year-old.
First, my English class was doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have the grades with me. I can show you.
We'll check out. Gerry brought his high school transcript with his grades, and we're going to take a look at that in a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll criticize that.
So, I want to see yours first.
Straight B minuses.
No, but you can see, like, at the beginning,
Yeah.
I had, like, a C or something. And then, like, every period, I got better and better. If you speak English for 1 year with no German at all, like, you're supposed to speak English.
It's going to get pretty good. Let's talk about the sports aspect of American high school. So the way I understand it, like in German high schools, your sports are not really connected with the school. Like if you play sports, it's outside with a club and it's not really affiliated with the school. So talk about your experience with high school sports and how that seemed to you.
Well, if you ask me, like, what is the biggest advantage from like American school, American school system, that would be probably the biggest one.
The sports.
That everything is connected, and you know, the thing is, like, if you have a big school, actually it doesn't matter which size your school is.
Yeah.
Everybody shows up at your home games.
Yeah.
Basketball, baseball, even like track events.
I know.
And the football, of course. And that is so cool. Like that was the biggest crowd I was playing in front of.
Yeah.
Since I started, and I was like, holy shit, it's really loud and everything. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that's pretty sweet. Creating like a community environment for the school.
It brings everybody together.
Yeah, it really brings everybody together. And
like the little prize, like
yeah, the school pride, and then just like people wearing their jerseys to school on game day, and everyone being excited and supporting each other's teams. That is, I think, Gerry said it too, the coolest thing and the biggest advantage about American high schools.
Fuck McBain, fuck Lake City, fuck Cadillac, fuck all those places.
See, you still got it. I have my high school. Well, that's not my jersey, but that's my high school football jersey up there. I mean,
but like the other side, the downside is when you're done with school, that's it with sport. You don't really have a club.
Whether it's high school and then you go to college and play in college, and then some people after college go to the NFL, but that's a very, very small percentage. And the rest of those people, a lot of people still want to play football, and there's really no opportunities to do that. So the fact that sports are so interconnected with the schools does have a downside, like Gerry said. And then some people just have to, fly over to Germany to keep playing football.
Weird
people. You brought your high school grades transcripts. Let's go through this a little bit here. English 3, C minus.
That's where I started.
And then
you can tell C minus, C plus, B plus. Well, and at the end, I took it a little easy because it was end of the year.
Dropped to C plus, and because it's C.
But final grade was a B.
Okay, pretty good. Nice improvement. And like English class in the U.S. isn't like. It's not like speaking English. It's like reading English literature and analyzing it and writing essays and stuff like that. So strength and conditioning, A's all the way through. 3-time German Bowl champion, of course.
And European champion. Here's another really, really weird things.
Yeah.
Like probably for the U.S. people, not really, but for German people, I saw live the hanging of Saddam Hussein. We watched it in the U.S. history class.
Are you serious?
So yes, that's a bit fucked up.
Wait, that's pretty crazy.
That's a bit fucked up.
Your teacher
for the U.S. Yeah.
Whoa, that is actually. I mean, I think that's pretty crazy. That's not in most high schools. But, that's pretty crazy.
That was crazy. That's an interesting part. I was ranked 8th out of 57.
Yeah, okay, that is interesting. Do you guys not do, like, class rankings here? No. Really?
The thing is, I'm probably more shocked about that I was ranked 8th of all the 57 students.
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked
all the 57 seniors.
That's actually pretty good. How about, like, kind of the social aspect of it, because I guess you're 16. Over here you can order and buy beer, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so then you go over to high school in the States. The drinking age is 21. High school students and alcohol is a very sensitive subject. When there's big dances or events, they'll actually bring in teams of people who will talk to high school students about the dangers of drinking too much, drinking and driving, and stuff like that. So was that weird for you when you coming from German culture to where drinking is looked at much more casually. Was that weird for you going over to the States and having alcohol be so taboo?
Well, they still do it. Everybody's still drinking. We had parties with lots of alcohol, obviously, yeah. But yes, you cannot really talk about it. You do it like privately. But on the on the other hand, like all my buddies from high school, they're not allowed to drink, but they all had a car and could drive. And for me, I had to wait 2 more years.
Yeah.
And when I turned 18, I was allowed to drive.
That's actually crazy.
That's like the weird stuff.
Yeah, the flip-flop there, that you can drive when you're 16 in the States but can't drink till you're 21. It's like my youngest brother just turned 16 last summer, and he just got his license and can drive on his own, and it is terrifying and wrong. Sorry, Andy.
A big upside for the US in my eyes, that you are able to like choose your path already. You have like certain classes you have to take year by year.
Yeah.
For example, like English, math,
All like your core curriculum kind of.
Yes, but all the other things which comes with it, I could easily like cross out computer application and do like biology.
We call them the elective classes. So yeah, you have like your basic core classes like math and some sciences and some histories and stuff like that everybody has to take. But yeah, you do get to choose what they're called electives, other classes in areas that you're interested in. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. So in Germany, what is it like? Does everybody take all of the same classes?
Yeah.
If you had to choose, where would you send your kids? American high school or German high school system?
I'm waiting here for another second, but German.
Try to pretend you're thinking about it. Fascinating conversation. Good stuff, Jaeger. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
We'll have you on any time, man. All right. Let us know what you guys think about this topic and some of the stuff we talked about in the comments. But that is all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.